One Direction member Liam Payne was found dead outside of a hotel in Argentina. Fans across the world mourn the loss.
An independent panel says that the U.S. Secret Service needs a major overhaul following Trump's near assassination attempt.
And another few $1 billion in student loans have been forgiven.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV News at Noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining ntTV News at Noon. I'm Elisa Bender.
And I'm Madeline McCrory. There has been an outpouring of shock and grief from musicians and fans all around the world over the sudden death of 31-year-old Liam Payne. Payne was an English singer who was part of One Direction, one of the best-selling boy bands of all time. Police say he fell from the third floor of his Argentina hotel on Wednesday. CNN's Stefano Pozzebon has more details.
Music fans all around the world are mourning the tragic death of British singer Liam Payne, who died on Wednesday afternoon in Buenos Aires after falling from the window of his hotel. Payne was staying at the Casa Sur Hotel in the popular neighborhood of Palermo in the Argentinian capital, when police says he died after falling from the third floor. And within minutes, hundreds of fans rushed to the area to pay their respects with candles, flowers, and tears.
I'm very nervous about this news because I'm a fan of One Direction. Since I was a kid, I went to the concert. I'm from Brazil. I went in to the concert. I'm nervous, really nervous, because it's my idol, and I'm shocked. I don't believe this is happening.
Payne was in Argentina for the concert of his former bandmate Niall Horan earlier this month. The two pop stars were part of the famed British boy band One Direction, which also included Harry Styles, Zayn Malik and Louis Tomlinson. The band took a break in 2015 and most of its members went on to solo careers, including Payne, who released a single in March. He leaves behind one son, Bear, born in 2017 to his former partner Cheryl Cole. Liam Payne was 31 years old. For CNN, this is Stefano Pozzebon, Bogota.
There are new developments in the Menendez brothers case in Los Angeles. In 1996, the Menendez brothers were convicted and sentenced to life in prison without parole for the shooting deaths of their parents. Their once widely publicized case has gained interest due to a Netflix documentary and more spotlight on social media. During the trial, the brothers claimed they killed their parents in self-defense because their father physically and sexually abused them. Now, the LA District Attorney has released new evidence and referenced a letter Eric Menendez wrote to his cousin decades ago, alluding to the abuse. The family argues that the jury might have reached a different verdict if it had this evidence. This has led to a review of their life sentences.
Did you feel that cold weather yesterday?
I sure did, and I hope it stays that way. Our weather anchor, Aaron Erie, is here to give us the first look. Aaron?
Thanks, Marisa. It's high time to dust off those sweaters as we slide into the lower temperatures today. Currently in Denton, it's 63 degrees, but it feels a little bit more like 62. And then as we move into the evening, we'll keep those temperatures around at 63 degrees and feeling like 63. But tomorrow you can take the sweaters off because it'll be 78. Hopefully the wind speed will be a little bit more concurrent with this fall weather, though, at 13 miles per hour. That's all I have for First Look. Back to you both at the desk.
Thanks, Aaron. In the wake of former President Donald Trump's assassination attempt at campaign rally in July, an independent panel has recommended an overhaul of the U.S. Secret Service. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas appointed a board of former law enforcement officials to review the Secret Service's role in the failures leading up to the attempt on Trump's life. The panel found that the Secret Service has become complacent, even though the risks have multiplied, and that those working the rally lacked experience and critical thinking skills. The panel attributed most of the concerns to the agency's do more with less culture and believed that a complete overhaul of leadership is needed. The acting director of the Secret Service, Ronald Rowe, was not named directly in the report's recommendation for leadership change. Rowe was appointed after former director Kimberly Cheadle resigned following the assassination attempt.
Coming up, retailer spending is going strong despite worries regarding inflation.
And are the French fries going to end up getting taken off the menu? See why after the break.
Look up here. 1, 2, 3.
Mom, Dad, I got it.
You're right, Mom. I have.
Monster in the depths of ntTV studios. Something special is brewing just for you.
Hey ghouls and goblins, ntTV News is having a special Halloween segment this October 31st. We're also covering 31 days of Halloween in Denton. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be spooktacular.
Looking to open a free checking or savings account but don't know where to start? Check out DatQ Credit Union right here on campus. Get your Mean Green debit card instantly or apply for a DatQ Visa credit card today. Your school, your card. Plus, make deposits at their 24/7 ATM, checks or cash whenever you need it. Make sure to sign up for DatQ's online banking platform and mobile app for easy access anytime, anywhere. Visit them at www.datq.org to learn more. DatQ, the official financial institution of UNT Athletics.
President Joe Biden has approved yet another $4.5 billion in student debt relief. The latest round affects more than 60,000 public sector workers, like teachers, nurses, and firefighters. The borrowers qualify for debt relief through the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. The program was created nearly 2 decades ago. However, the Biden administration has expanded it to make it easier to qualify. Since taking office, Biden has canceled more than $175 billion of debt for nearly 5 million people, which is about 11% of all outstanding federal student loan debt.
Even after years of inflation have hammered consumers, shoppers are still opening their wallets. Spending at U.S. retailers climbed just under 0.5% in September from the prior month. The largest increases in spending were seen at specialty stores, clothing stores, and personal care shops. On top of that, sales at bars and restaurants rose a full percent, while electronics and appliances plunged 3%. Consumer spending dominates the U.S. economy, with retail sales taking up a sizable chunk of that.
French fries are a staple of American cuisine, but recently it seems people have been choosing to cut back on them. Food producer Lamb Weston, which supplies frozen fries to McDonald's, reported that there was about a 14% decrease in sales. Lamb Weston recently closed a plant in Washington state and cut its global workforce by about 4% due to the drop in fry demand and slower restaurant traffic. Some analysts say that long-term demand for French fries should stay the same since the item is so popular. And as long as I'm here, McDonald's will stay in business. I love their fries.
I know a lot of people are loving this fall weather. I was finally able to drink a hot coffee this morning.
I agree. Our weather anchor, Erin Erie, is back to give us the full weather report and let us know if we are keeping this cold weather. Erin?
Thanks, Marisa. We are hanging on by a thread to this cooler weather. As you can see across North Texas, our number for Thursday is 63. We have our warmest temperature here in Denton, but as a general rule, it will be 63 across the board in North Texas. However, as we move into our state map, we do get a little bit more variety. We touch 70 in El Paso at 73, but we are still warmer here in Denton than we are in Abilene or Austin. But then as we move into our 7-day forecast, we will be on the rise with warmer temperatures for the next 6 days until we reach Wednesday at 90 degrees with a low of 65. Friday through then should be slowly moving up, starting Friday at 79 with a low of 54. And then towards the end of the week, we will get some cloud cover Tuesday through Thursday, ending Thursday with a high of 87 and a low of 63. That's all I have for weather today. Back to you both at the desk.
Thanks, Aaron. A Tennessee businessman has stepped up to give an 84-year-old man a new home after losing everything in Hurricane Helene. CNN's Lexi Lepoff has the story.
I don't know how to act.
84-year-old James Gregory is at a loss for words.
Oh, Lord.
He's getting the first look at his brand new home.
There's keys to the house.
Gifted to him completely free by Incredible Tiny Homes in Newport. The mini state-of-the-art house fully equipped with a kitchen, bathroom, and hot water.
I can't believe it. You know, you need to pinch me to see if I'm dreaming.
Flooding wiped out Gregory's home. Now broken apart, sitting in inches of mud, no longer safe to live in.
Lost about everything, looks like, except myself.
Spending weeks living at his daughter's house while wondering what to do next, his family got the call from Incredible Tiny Homes.
Felt great to know that he was going to be in a nice, clean, safe home.
Friends of the family reached out to the company on Gregory's behalf. Owner Randy Jones says he knows what it's like to lose everything.
I thought about this older gentleman being alone, being by himself, and he has no bed, has anything. I got a bed. Why not give it to him?
A blessing of a safe place to live and the hope to move forward.
Maybe I can live a while longer.
After the break, there's a hidden gem in Denton, and it's found inside of a truck.
And it's National Pasta Day. We will show you the best place to go get your pasta on campus.
And now we return to Fabric of Passion.
Oh, Hector, it will be so hard for us to part, but we must.
But, my love, what did I do? I thought we were meant to be together forever.
I am so disheartened to say that you're just not in style anymore. But you will be, to someone else, in a better place.
You're gonna shred me?
No.
I'm donating you to one of the many clothing donation boxes available on campus. There is one in the Union by the Syndicate and one on Union Circle Drive.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say so? I'm gonna be someone's new shirt.
I thought you'd be more distressed.
Oh, absolutely not. It was cramped in your closet anyways.
Maybe you would like to be shredded after all.
Craving something fresh, flavorful, and made just for you? Look no further than Avesta, your go-to destination for a delicious, full-service dining experience. Dive into our customizable omelets, expertly crafted by our talented cook Jonathan, who guarantees every bite is perfection. All our dishes are handmade, prepared with only the freshest ingredients. Explore our assembly line where you can choose from any of our globally inspired dishes, or customize your plate. It's that easy. And let's not forget dessert. Indulge your sweet tooth with treats from Clark Bakery. With convenient payment methods including card or flex, it's the perfect dining spot for any occasion. Quench your thirst with our wide selection of drinks. Just hand your drinking card to our friendly waiter, and they'll bring your beverage of choice right to your table. When you're done savoring every last bite, our attentive staff will whisk away your tray. Enjoy the peaceful ambiance as you dine in, or use our takeout option for a meal on the go. Avesta.
Matisa, do you know what you're planning on having for lunch today?
No, I didn't really think much about it.
Me either, but I am so hungry. Let's toss it over to our segment anchor, Hawanatu Sharif, who has everything we need to know on what we could eat today.
Thank you, guys. This past week, I tried delicious Indian cuisine from the amazing AHA food truck, just minutes away from campus. I talked to the owners and got to know the magic behind their food. Tucked away near the basic campus of the University of North Texas is a hidden gem for food lovers, the AHA food truck. Offering a taste of India to the heart of Denton, this truck has quickly become a favorite among students and locals.
When I came to the States, I came as a student, and one of the things I missed a lot was like home food, Indian food. When I came to Texas and I saw this university, I saw a lot of students coming to this university from our country. So I thought bringing home food to them would help my business and also help those kids who are missing Indian taste.
But for the owners of AHA Food Truck, it's not just about the food. When asked what they love most about their business, one of them shared what truly makes this truck special.
The ambience, and when I see students come here and hang out, sipping a chai and then eating food and creating that vibe of India, that is the most satisfied thing and one of the unique things that we have at our food truck. Few of the must-try foods at AHA Food Truck is chicken pakodi for non-veg lovers. You will die for it. And our authentic street-style chicken noodles and chicken fried rice. These are like all-time favorite for me.
Speaking of food, today is National Pasta Day. Pasta has been a global staple for centuries, from its early days to becoming an Italian classic. Today we enjoy it in many forms, so be sure to celebrate it by stopping by Bruce Hall, West Hall, or Eagle Landing to grab a plate of your favorite pasta dish. That's all from me. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Hamanatsu. You know, all this talk of pasta has gotten me hungry. Hungry for some sports news.
Well, good thing our sports anchor, Marvis Diavella, is here to tell us all about it. Marvin?
Thanks, you two. I'm back. Yes, Sirski. Apologies for the absence, but I went to Hartford, Connecticut to sweep up a story for the fighting game community. Are the New York Liberty going away with the championship? And is Tom Brady finally coming back from retirement with the Raiders? Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This ever happened to you?
My bike! My bike is gone!
Stolen bikes are an epidemic sweeping college campuses across America.
What am I supposed to do?
It's quite simple. The We Mean Green Fund has partnered with the UNT Police Department to offer free bike locks to any UNT student with a bike. Just show up with your bike in tow and ask.
Now I'll never lose my bike ever again.
Enough worrying. Get your bike lock today.
There's no harm in wanting to have fun while in college, but it's easy to lose track of how much you've had. Apps like Drink Control and Alkadroid can help keep track of your consumption and blood alcohol levels. If you or someone else does drink too much, the signs of alcohol poisoning are as follows: pale skin, vomiting, confusion, low body temperatures, irregular breathing, blacking out, and is hard to wake up or cannot be woken up.
Dude, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Wake up!
It's an exciting time of year, but it's important to be responsible. If you suspect someone is suffering from alcohol poisoning, get help immediately. You will not get in trouble for seeking help if you are underage. For more info and resources, go to UNT's Division of Student Affairs.
Hey Alex, this guy on the internet says he wants to give me money.
That sounds suspicious.
What do you mean?
Typically, strangers who promise you money on the internet have their own best interest in mind. They often use bounce checks, which will disappear shortly after depositing, but not before they've asked for some money in return.
So he doesn't really want to spoil me?
No.
Well, then what should I do?
The best way to handle it is to block and report the suspicious message, or even consult local law enforcement if you've already fallen victim.
So I guess we aren't going to Key West for spring break.
No.
Buttons, play defense, apply pressure, representing UNT's fighting game community that Hartford hosted. Let's check it out.
The fighting game community is a unique and tight-knit group.
Players from around the world gather at major tournaments like East Coast Throwdown, where high-stakes competition meets global talent. Majors like these offer qualification points for World Tour games like Guilty Gear Strive, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and King of Fighters 15, attracting the best of the best. With prize pools like Street Fighter 6 $5,000 bracket, these events are more than just games. They're serious competitions. So, what exactly is the FGC? Pro Tekken 8 player Ojin Trojan Porter and UNT FGC Club President Dorian Mega Dartbean Toussaint share what sets the fighting game community apart from other esports communities.
The FGC didn't really have all of the backing of it. It allowed people to create their own niche, environments and situations, and every different tournament or local has a very unique feel to it because it's normally, raised from the ground up.
A sense of community, we're all friends, Come to play games, chill out. I know some people are into the competitive side and want to be the best.
For Ojin Porter, the FGC was introduced through word of mouth about the DFW Tekken scene. Dorian Toussaint, on the other hand, was drawn to the idea of one player defeating another, similar to martial arts, which led him to fighting games. As for me, my first taste came from a Tekken 3 arcade machine at a Pizza Gaddy's. Lastly, I asked both players what advice would they provide to someone who is interested in the FGC.
To come as you are. The FGC is really about each individual person just coming and sharing their love with the game with other people, so you don't have to be anyone else.
Don't be afraid to try something new. Then eventually, you'll get stronger. So don't be discouraged whenever you come to the fighting game club. Trust me, you will get stronger and you won't even realize it.
Ready to mash some buttons? East Coast Throwdown isn't the only major tournament. Texas Showdown, happening March 28th through the 30th in Houston, is one to watch. Locally, Ojin Porter is hosting the 3rd anniversary of his tournament, Baddies, this Saturday, October 19th. Plus, UNT's FGC Club will host their next event on October 28th at the Business Leadership Building. Visit start.gg for more info. Once again, that's start.gg. A special thanks to the baddest Trojan there is and to Dorian, our president of GC. Further on, 2-1. That is the current record for the WNBA Finals with New York Liberty ahead after an insane closing three-pointer by Sabrina Ionescu. 80-77 being the final score. Meanwhile, is it time for Nefessa Collier and the Minnesota Lynx to start panicking? They have lost back-to-back and can't seem to find the answers against the combo of Ionescu and Stewart. If they keep getting mixed up, we can go ahead and start celebrating for New York. The Raiders got Tom Brady, but not as a player. Instead, according to USA Today, Tom Brady has been approved by NFL owners to become a part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. That's all from me. Back to you at the desk to Marissa and Madeline.
Thanks, Marvin. A 37-year-old penguin at the Kansas City Zoo got a big quality of life upgrade. CNN's Chandler Watkins has the story.
Bridget, she is a 37-year-old Gentoo. She is one of 3 of 37 that we have, so they're amongst the oldest in the country.
To put that into perspective, in the wild, penguins typically have a life expectancy of 15 years. Because of her age, Bridget began having spinal issues, which prevented her from preening her feathers to keep her warm and waterproof. So zookeepers designed Bridget a custom wetsuit, a first for this zoo. While it may take a second to put it on,
Bridget, she's a spicy old lady.
Whitney Gesloas, a senior care specialist at the zoo, says it's really helping.
She moves around really well. You can see she's able to move her wings up and down. She swims in it. There, she just got out. She'll walk and play in the snow in it, so she's able to be very mobile in it.
The zoo posted several photos of Bridget in her wetsuit, enjoying the snow and life with all the other penguins at the zoo.
All these penguins are very special to all of us, so we do our very best for each individual case.
Those penguins are just the cutest things.
I know, right?
Absolutely. Thank you for watching ntTV News at Noon.
Join us again tonight at 6 here on North Texas Television.